All right, hopefully this is actually working, and it seems like it is. All right, well, what we got to do here is change their temporary little drop cord they have here. I didn't have anything to put in at the time, so they had one, so we just used it so they can actually have internet. So we're going to shut them down and undo theirs. Then we're going to plug ours in. We're going to have to figure out exactly the length that we need to make this happen. Roll up theirs and put it up on the front porch so they know it's been done. So they can use their cord for whatever they want. Let's see, hold it up to the plug. That ought to be long enough right there. A little slack in it. Good enough to make another one. So we can get this one stripped a little bit here. A little bit more. Get that stripped. Be sure it didn't mess up any of the wires. Nope. All right. Didn't touch any of the wires. That's good. Now we just need to strip these down. Going to be some good weather for the next few days. Supposed to be about 75 today, and they're talking about it possibly reaching 80 the next 2 days. So that's going to be nice. All right, let's get the connector here. Open this up. Got a few other things to do today. We got a radio. We got to go change the ID of it, so it'll show up in the WISP software. Let me know where it's actually at. I always like to put the name of the part, like say Pines 14, Silver Sands. I put Sands 12B, whatever, you know, that way in the WISP software, I know the location of it very easily. That's the only reason I put it in there. Just saves time when I look in the software. So we have one that at the time I programmed the radio, they didn't know what spot they were going to be in. They knew what park, but not what slot they're going to be in. And when I got over there and installed it, it did not dawn on me at the time that I need to go into it and actually change or put that actually lot number. So I'm going to have to go do it today. And I got to go mount 2 CPEs up on a fence, put a little pole on the fence to finalize them, get them pointed to the AP, which I got one of them with a stake about that long, about a foot, sticking above ground with the CPE on it, just to get them internet until I get around to be able to do that. And that was like 8, 9 o'clock at night. They said, "Can you get internet to us?" I said, "Yes." They said, "Can you do it tonight?" And they're like 400 feet from the AP. So I figured I can lay the thing on the ground, the CPE on the ground, and lean it up against something, and it actually will work. And that's basically just about what I did. I saw a stake, land stake. They put, you know, you stick it in the ground, put that little orange flag on it, marking whatever they were marking at the time. Saw an old one over there that's laying on the ground. So I took it and just stuck it in the ground and strapped the CPE to it and said, you know, call it a night. And they've had internet ever since, and that's been about a week. So it hadn't been that long. It's just been windy and cold. And I just don't like working in cold, wet, and rainy days. And they had internet, had no issues. So there's no reason me to jeopardize my health of going out in the cold weather and the rain and all that just to get them internet when they had internet. So now we're going to take this and plug it right into here and put it back in the box like so. Now I'm going to plug them back online. Now I'm going to bring up the app and be sure that they reconnect. Let's see, where are they? Let's get the right, let's see where you're at. There you are, the right park. And lot 15. Just waiting for it to turn green. Then I can put a zip tie on the box, and this one will be done. And people are starting to show up at RV parks. And I'm just waiting for them to tell their neighbors that show up that have not got internet yet about the internet, how well it's been working for them, and get more installs. It just a matter of time. We are green light to go. All right, they're back online. So it's time to head to the next one. So let's go rename a CPE so I can actually identify it in the software. All right, let's see, angle this just a little bit. All right, we're just gonna log in. We're just gonna log into the router. Can't remember what the IP is on this. Let's turn the Wi-Fi off. Don't need that. I want to say it's 10.10.9.1. I want to say it is. Yep, 10.10.9.1. So we're going to log in there and look up the radio that's should be able to do it since I'm on the network. Should be able to open up WISP since I'm on the same network and be able to just click on it and be able to log right into it since I'm on the AP. I tried it from another CPE, but of course client isolation is on the AP, which all of them are on the APs. So I should be able to do it from here because I'm behind that isolation. Let's see, go to the park there, see stations or clients. Let's see, I don't remember their name. Let's see, I should be able to get to that. Let's see which one I need to get to. Let's see, how did I get that and tell me which one it was? I think I went to all and then assign by alphabetical order, go down to the name of the park. Let me see here, which one was it? How did I find that? It shows me that. Do, 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 do. All right, where you at? Should be able to, the name of the radios. Should be able to go down, not by name of the park, but I need to go here. Pines, there it is. That's the one. So you go to WISP and show all devices. And you got a model name and assign to. So you go to the name and you'll see the name of the radios. So I should be able to log into that IP, which I click on advanced, click on the IP. That should get me in since I logged in from the WISP. You don't have to put in the credentials because the WISP already has all that. So now I just got to go to the services. What is it? Search system, I do believe. And I will see, go to the name that's attached to and see their address, which is 14. So I will go into their radio and it'll be the part name with 14 and say save changes and hit apply. And that should do it. Go back to the other tab and I should hit refresh and that should give me instead of 2 question marks, I should have 14 in its place. So we want to find that out and be sure, and that's all we got to do here at this part. Pines got the, hasn't changed yet. Said apply, but it hasn't shown up that way yet. It's showing actually offline. So we're just waiting for it to come back online. Back online, and it is showing 14. That means we are done at this site. So we are good. Okay, that is all done. I can shut the laptop down. And that's all it takes to change the name in a CPE. So it will show up in the WISP and let me know where the location is. All right, we're going to put a little bit of a pole here on this pole. Figure out the best way to put it up here. It looks like it's going to be, strap it right to the other side, but need something that will keep it actually upright. So we're going to have to, can't just put one strap on it because that's not going to be enough. So we're going to have to do something to strap this around so it actually will hold it if it's long enough. I don't know if it is or not. It's not going to be long enough to do it that way, so we're going to have to strap it in a different way, be able to get the drill in the right location to actually hold this up, get it attached a little bit before we even put the pipe in. I know you can't see, but about the only place I can put the camera. But now we're going to put the pipe in, which will hold the CPE. Something's got to be see if that will get tight enough to hold. Then we can put another one at the top of it. That was definitely going to swivel. We'll put it just like that and hold the CPE because the AP is just maybe 1, 2.5 feet, 250 feet away. So we're going to actually just attach it right here, each one of these, since it's lined up with the AP. So let's put another strap on there that will hold, keep it from actually pivoting. We should be good. Down here, be sure it's still picking up. Looks like it is. Okay, some new equipment I'm testing out, microphone, to be able to record myself from a distance. Might be able to do this at the top if it's long enough. But it came all in the same box, so it should be the same length. At least it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be in a 4-pack. And nope, not the same length. And I looked at the package, but daggone, if it said all the same length and everything, it's a 4-pack. So somebody screwed up from the factory, because the seal on the bag has not been altered, so it came that way. Get this thing started. Come on. There we go. Get the drill on it. Now she won't move back and forth. Now she'll stay. And what is the chances of this one being the exact same as the one I'm using right now? Nope, I didn't think so, so I have to use the other chuck. Isn't that wonderful? So I have to change the chuck. Really sucks. Move the CPE, then I can come back and actually dig the little trench and actually bury the cable that's attached to it. Get all this tightened up on here. There we go. Then we can aim this back to where it's supposed to be. Lock it in there. Level it out. Put this back on there. Should stay online since I didn't unplug it or anything. And as close as it is, it don't have to be pointing directly at it. But now, get some zip ties. Put that on there. Don't need a drill. Look at the app and be sure it's lined up. Let's see. Some cutters. All right, now it's time to put a service loop actually here. It looks like the microphone is working pretty good. Got an indicator on the screen just to be sure I can physically see it actually working. A little bit of service loop here. Like that. Come down the fence and put one down here where it's going to be buried from here to the post. I'll be doing that later on today. Have to get the device I use to actually make the little trench. It's only going to be a few inches. Okay. I have to say, this is the first time I ever put a CPE on a fence. But this setup is perfect because this fence is behind all the RVs, which will be 6 on this side. And I just point right in that direction, which is right at the end of the fence and over just a little bit, and have no issue. So it should be good. Now I'll just lay the cable down to a point where we can actually bury it. Come back later on and bury this and cut the end and shorten it and make it fit the right length. Keep this out of the way. For now, we'll reroute it at a different location in a different direction. But this is out of the way for now. People can walk through here, but we're going to dig a trench right straight through here, and the septic tank is right here, or the septic connection, so we'll have to go around it. Just come straight across here and go around there, or I might just come straight right here and go underneath their hose that's coming off the RV, which is the post is right there on the other side. Instead of going around it, just go straight, point to point, straight, and then go up the hill a little bit and into the box. Then I'm going to have to put the power supply on the box, so I don't have but one cord going to the power supply of the outlet, which I'm going to put a 3-way in there so they can have a plug free to actually use. So I'll do that. And then when I make the wire that fits in the box, one wire feeds both inside the box, I can just move it over to the box and have one plug in. That way they have an outlet out here, which that's not going to work because it won't fit. Not the kind I got. So I was going to use one of these in there, but it just sticks out too far one way to hit another plug that they already got feeding the RV, so I can't plug it in to the 115 volt, and I don't have any small power strips that's made for outside. So I'm just going to have to leave it like it is and come back later on today and bury it and finalize the box with the new pigtail power supply.